Hi, welcome everyone, whoever has time to join my live. Hi, Instagram family. I hope everyone is doing well. The week is going well for everyone. Jumping on again to say hi. I'm Alona. I know we have a few new followers in the account, so I just wanted to say hi to everyone that is following, and hope that we are finding the interaction, the value we have to provide for each other helpful. Hey Oriana, thank you for coming on. So today I wanted to talk to you about smoothing out your sales system and focusing time management and focusing on the income producing activities in your business. So we all know that, with the age of distraction, we have to be very strategic and very focused on the goals that we set and the next steps that we need to take, the action we need to take. Oriana says, I'm here again. No problem, hon. Welcome. And the actions that we have to take step by step in order for us to actually move the right needles in our businesses. So I'm going to start with some tips on that I would like to share with you on focusing on income generating activities. So clarifying how specifically you're actually going to make money is very, very important. I know, especially at the beginning, if you're just starting your business, it's confusing because you're not really sure what offers to put together, what needs there are, and what is it that your customers need, and more importantly, what is it that your customers are willing to buy. So clarifying, really sitting down and coming up with a good strategy over how you're going to make money and what your income goals are in your business is very, very important. So that would be the first step that I would give you. Prioritizing on them is another good best practice. Prioritizing in that strategy. So once you understand what those how you're planning to bring in sales for your business, then you want to prioritize those income generating activities. So where are you spending your time, right? So do a nice diagnosis or a reflection, or look at how you're spending your time throughout the week, and what is it that you can delegate and take off your plate. I know at the beginning it's very challenging because you are the one doing it all, but you definitely, trust me, be more productive if you can get people that you could delegate tasks to, so that you can focus on generating more business for your company. Time focused on business development and prospecting is super important, right? Do you have a plan for your marketing? Do you have a plan of how you're going to prospect? Oops, I think my battery is dying, so I'm going to charge my phone, and that's why the video stopped. So what was I saying? How are you going to prospect to new clients, right? So do you have a marketing plan? Or at least a good indication of a list of prospects. People, when you start your business, obviously it's going to be people that you know, that are within your network. But as you expand your business, you want to increase your awareness and visibility, so that more people get to know you and more people get to know about your services and your products. I think I've said this in another video. Being part of communities and networking events is how you will be. I mean, it's one strategy. There's a lot of strategies, obviously, and sometimes you get a lot of different advice depending on where you are in your business. It's very confusing. But as far as like the marketing strategy of meeting new people through networking events, which will help increase your network and your chance of showcasing your personality and your business, is a very effective strategy that I have used personally in my own business on building trust, right? Building trust with other human beings. I say this very often, that building trust with other human beings, you need to be part of a community that you come in consistently. because trust is built on a consistent basis. It's not a one-time shot. So having a plan for that is important, right? Every day, what is the one task that you are doing to just get to know new people, right? And a lot of times the mistake that we make when we're newbies in business is that we just try to find clients. That's not gonna work. You don't try to find clients, you just go to find people, and you go to meet new people and make new connections. And then the byproduct of it usually ends up in being a sale. So, I just wanted to give you that mindset shift of what I've learned over the years. Ask yourself how much time each week you're prospecting, right? So back to, dissect and see where you're spending your activities, what your calendar looks like, your agenda looks like. That will really help you dissect and see where the gap is. And I would suggest you can do 30 minutes a day, right? Prospecting or building new relationships. I don't even like the word prospecting because it feels like you're fishing. Building new relationships. 30 minutes a day to build a new relationship with new people. The more people you can add to your network, the more curated and an asset-based network you'll have. And then so you can nurture. You need a system as well, right? But I feel like when you are at the beginning of your business, which is mostly the clients that I help, you would have to go the organic way. You have to try all the organic ways of getting new clients. So attending events, being part of a community, these are some of the organic ways that you can do it. Building a Facebook community or your own community, putting people in your email list. These are all organic ways that you could do. You could start getting in more people to know about what is it that you do. So when you're at the beginning, you need to create some sort of system organically. And then when you feel like you have overcome that and you already have exhausted some of your strategic moves, even with the way that you show up on social media, then I would encourage you to go out and look into Facebook ads, reaching more people through other mediums. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, right? So spending in the money so then you increase your visibility for the right people to find you. Another great way to increase your network is visibility, right? So visibility, you have to show up, you have to go to events, you have to speak if you can, especially for a service-based business. Unless people hear about you, then you're just hiding under a rock. And then the more you hide under a rock, those will be your results. If people don't know about you, then how can they buy from you? So it's very, very important to show up, whether it's on video live like this, whether it's on a networking event where you're just engaging and speaking to people, whether it's a face-to-face, whether it's jumping on Zoom 15 minutes with people, whatever method you have chosen, and this obviously evolves as well, that's what you need to do. Increase your visibility, increase your credibility, so then people get to know about you. Anything that doesn't require human touch, automate it, right? So we have to use technology. And I know a lot of us are very weary about that a lot of times. I was as well. But, you got to learn. It's the new skills. It's the new skills that you're always putting under your tool belt. So a lot of new platforms show up daily on making things easier, faster, smoother, more tech challenging, more effective for people that are tech challenged like me. But even though, I would say that I really am a fast learner. So I think really learning fast as an entrepreneur is a good skill to have. Learning fast. Oh, hi, Uli. Hi, thank you so much for coming on. So nice to see you. He's actually my cousin. I haven't seen him in such a long time. So good to see you. Here, Nertila. Hi. Uli, we speak English here. He's talking to me. I'm natively Albanian. And I'm like, we could chat in English because we have all these other friends. So yeah, Racy, hi Racy, thank you for joining. So these are some of the marketing strategies, and I know when you have a global business, they're all the same because these new platforms that are showing up are here to make our process smoother, faster, and take away the noise in between all the different steps. Sometimes when you're learning digital marketing of like funnels and copywriting and webinars and this type of thing, which could be another strategy. But yeah, so I'm going to give you now a few tips about how to improve your sales process and increase your business. If you don't have a proven process to sell, then you don't have a process to scale. So especially the beginning, as I said before, you want to smooth out your selling process, your process. What is your offer? What are the steps? What is the result that the customer will be getting? How much will you charge for it? What could be some of the objections that the customer would have? How do you overcome those objections? So these are all related to that. And there's actually a customer journey to things. A lot of us, if you're going for a high ticket offer right away, usually because we haven't built trust enough for the person, it doesn't really go well. Because before someone invests high ticket money on someone, they want to know first that the person is capable and able to help them. So yes, you can have testimonials, which is important, but I feel like it's also the person relationship that has to be built. So there is a customer journey. So have you figured that out in your business? What is your customer journey? What is that offer? No-brainer offer that you've given so much value, and is their way to get to know you. And how do you take them to the next steps and the next steps in increasing and helping them get the results, right? So increasing, because they will evolve, right? People that come through you will evolve through your work. That would be the ideal thing. You come in and you help customers on a specific result, then your customers will evolve. They will get the result, and then they will be looking for the next step. So you need to be very clear about where you're taking your customers. What does your customer journey look like? So first step is lead generation, prospecting. Second step is qualifying the leads, right? We have to filter the leads. We have to see, we're not just networking now. We're figuring out if we could solve a specific problem for someone. So we want to filter them out. Are they able to buy? The biggest thing is the timing. People are not looking for you what you have to offer. So it doesn't mean that your offer is not valuable. It just means that they're just not looking for that at that time. So we want to find people that are ready, willing, and able to use our help and our services. So that's a process of filtering. Can they make a decision on their own? Do they need someone else to help them make a decision? Are they decision makers? These are all things to consider. Third step is to demonstrate value, and this is another strategy, but like I said, that's why I am a business strategist, and that's what I love to do. But it's not about just throwing different strategies out and just because that's what we know and we see. That's what the problem is, I feel like. We need to have a very clear strategy where we are, so then that will take us to the next step, and that has to be individualized. All the businesses are different. All the values of the personalities are different. All personalities are different. All stories are different. So you don't just take a one-step approach to things. And yes, there's many ways you can go about things, but it has to be something that feels good to you. I had to learn it very early on because I had to get over my mindset overselling, right? I had to figure out that if the only way I was gonna be happy with what I'm doing is that I had to figure out a way that feels good to me naturally and authentically. I have to just talk about things naturally. And I didn't ever want to feel like I was just like fitting in a sale with someone that wasn't ready, willing, and able. I see my job as a salesperson in my company, let's say, to just educate on how the offer could add value to someone else's life. And then if they choose not to because their mindset is not there, or they don't really want to invest in themselves yet, or they don't see there's a lot of other issues, then, follow-up is great, right? That's why I'm very consistent with my follow-ups, because that's where you are showing up for the other person. Sometimes you have to just help them get over out of their own way, so they can see that the help that you'll be getting them, it's going to serve them. Because there's been many times, especially at the beginning of my business, where I would just get discouraged. But then I would get mad because I would say, I could have helped that person and they didn't choose to take the help. So that would really bother me. So that's what I would focus on. I would focus on the drive. I would focus on, I have a solution for you. So it's my duty to tell you. And it's not annoying, it's my job to just meet you and connect and see how I can help you. And that's how I do selling personally. And I don't even see it as selling, it's serving to me, because it is. If the person didn't get my service, they would not have the result they had. So I just do it very effortlessly. It's just part of the day-to-day. But I think you have to find something, you have to first figure out who you are as a person. This keeps coming up over and over again. Who you are, what are your values, what is your personality, what feels good to you. You have to believe first your offer result gives the person results. You cannot serve other people if you don't believe in it yourself. Self-belief is the number one problem why a lot of people have issues with selling. If you have sold yourself on it, you'll just naturally talk about it. So you have to believe in it, and then it will just come naturally when you're chatting about it. So fourth step is, so the third step is to demonstrate value, as I said, to educate. Fourth step is to negotiate and close the sale, right? Most people just say that they stop at the just giving value. You have to close the sale, right? If they're ready, if you know you can help them, you have to be persistent, because you know that you will help them. You have to focus on that. And then fifth step is the delivery and fulfillment, right? This is where you get your referrals. This is where you get customer testimonials, what their experience was like. So you have to make sure that you go all the way to the end. And then actually, I would say the work starts when you close, because you have to ensure that, you're not just offering. I say in my business, my customers are going to be around me forever. Like, that's the thought I go around, I think. If I don't have an offer for your solution now, because I'm always in creation mode, I'm going to have you around me, and then I'll help you maybe in another phase that you might be in. So I see it I'm very responsible when someone comes in, that I make sure that we're delivering. And I'm delivering 100% to what I said, plus more. I think women have a little bit more of the plus more. I think we need to watch it, because a lot of times we tend to over deliver because of our need to prove something that we're not worth, whatever we're getting out of the sale. But that's just another part, just a watch out. But I think with time you realize that this is sort of how this works. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful. I just wanted to share with you some of my experience over how the selling system works, and like the structure, and what are some strategies around it. But obviously this is just general information. To go in deeper, I would suggest that you always get someone to help you with that. And that is very, very wise to do because it's an investment in your business. I say the business owner and the business, it's like connected. If the business owner doesn't really grow and get help, then the business is always going to struggle. You are only as good in your business as your mindset. That's why I always say that mindset and a lot of things, that the way we might be thinking about things need some shifting sometimes. And a lot of times it's not always apparent to us. So I have actually built a business hub community. That is my latest platform where entrepreneurs come together to do just this, to build authentic relationships, to build trust with each other, and then to have this energetic, passion-driven, mission-driven entrepreneurs together where they give value when they serve. So we do bi-weekly events, we do masterminds. I brought in all the experts together, all the tools together in your business that you would ever need, because that's another problem that I've noticed, that you just don't know what tools you need a lot of times or what advice works for you, because everyone is in different phase, different step, different need, different business. So just having a community of people that are there for you and you already build trust with them and they can really help you is it's so valuable that you cannot help but scale yourself and your business. And in the community, it's business oriented, but it's also personal development oriented, because as I said, the two come together. So I will let you know about, I usually post on the account about our next event is next week. If anyone wants to join, you can just feel free to come in for free once to see if this is the place for you. Because the thing I feel about communities is that you have to feel like the values of the community align with your personality and your values and where you are and where you like to go. So I'm a big believer that it's an experience. So experiences are usually felt. So it's not just something that you would just just hear from someone and do it. You just have to come in and try it. So I would invite you over to one of our events. As I said, I'll keep you posted on the on this account. All right, Susanna, Razy, Oriana, Safeta, Nertila, Uli, thank you so much, everyone. Remida, hi Remida, Dorina, Jamaica 01. And then Rudina, hi Rudina, that's my other cousin. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. It's like a family environment here. I love it. We'll see each other again. Bye.